All right, bro.
Hmm?
I swear, technology work when it want to.
That's facts.
Stuff be brand new, got low miles on it, but it still want to damn give me problems. What's up, Chrissy?
Yeah, it was good, Chrissy. What's going on?
Bro, what the what? What was my sidebar? Okay, I got it. I got it. What's
What's
up,
going on,
Bam?
Bam?
Hope you turned up for your 21st birthday.
Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
Yeah, hers was right after mine.
Well, happy belated birthday. Yeah, being in a cast ain't nothing nice. A brace. Oh, you got the desert behind you. Okay, cool. That's a grabber. Okay, cool. I don't know where you be finding your backgrounds at, but I got you.
She be doing her Googles, bro.
She be on her Googles.
What, y'all?
What's
going
happening?
on?
You know what's crazy, bro? The first time I saw this movie was on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Why am I not surprised?
It was a minute ago though. Like this was like when the Sci-Fi Channel was popping. I don't know what it is now.
I'm gonna tell y'all the first time I saw
What's up? What's up?
What's up, hot girl?
Yeah.
This movie came out when?
91? Was it 91?
1990.
90. Okay. I ain't know if it was 90 or 91. We're gonna go ahead and get it, huh?
I was 8.
You was 8?
It was 8.
90.
Oh. No, 3. I was 3. Dang.
We went to the movie theaters and saw this movie.
Yeah, I ain't get a chance to go do that. Hold on, what is it?
Oh man.
Okay, my bad. But we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. It's gonna be the 3 of us, I think, for the night. I know Ken had an emergency and Duke had well, they both had emergency, so it might just be the 3 of us for the night, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button, please, and thank you to all 9 people that's in the chat. Push the goddamn.
I hope Ken ain't getting his produce from Duke because
yeah. Apparently, it's red. That's the issue. It's red. So yeah, I said, but y'all need to get y'all stuff together because something wrong. It's red.
something weird.
Well, what's up, everybody? We'd like to welcome y'all to the Popcorn in Your Beer podcast. I'm your host, Rashad, along with the crew.
It is First Lady, Meet the G.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE. Sidebar. If you ever lock yourself out of your vehicle, here's what you do. You talk to the lock on your car with a very clear and calm voice, because communication is key. Let's start this shit.
You know what?
I gotta stop looking at Rashad when I do these sidebars. Communication is key.
You know, it's I mean, like I really I got you. I
can't make this stuff up, people.
That was out there. That was out there, but it's real. You know, I had a friend that used to smoke a lot. And that was some of the stuff that used to come out of his mouth, stuff like that. You ever just sat there and you had somebody, hey man, hey, you ever thought, like, if we stop breathing, then we die? And
So
you just sitting there like,
oh, that's a couch, right? That's a couch. But this is a love seat.
like, brother, you might want to stop smoking. Whatever you're doing, you just might want to just stop it, because I think you done lost some brain cells. But anyway, yeah. This movie came out in 1990. 1990. And it was one of those movies, like, when I first saw it, like, I was really into the movie. Like, I mean, I probably saw it when I was like maybe like 11 or 12, so I didn't see it like right away. I saw it like later on, and you know, I was a big Kevin Bacon fan back in the day, so no, he was in here, like, he was the only person that I recognized, and nobody else in this movie I recognized. Like,
The dude that played Earl.
I recognize two other people.
Isn't that I almost mistook him for Ernest for a second, but I know that's not him. He looked like a short version of Ernest.
Kevin Bacon. I recognized Reba McEntire.
Mm-hmm.
Reba McEntire. Okay.
Yes, Reba McEntire.
And then check this out. The girl on the pogo stick was the same teenage girl from Jurassic Park.
Yep. That's her.
She was. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Dang, man. That's a good little Easter egg right there. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good little Easter egg, man.
Oh, and Victor.
Yep.
The granddad from Three Ninjas.
Yep, granddaddy. They used to do all the karate, bro. He never looked in shape whatsoever. That's just
he never looked in shape. Jesus.
I was just like, bro, how you teaching people how to do karate when you're in shape? But he always looked in shape in his costume. That was the weird part. Like, they couldn't find a stunt double that wasn't looking out of shape. They found somebody that looked like they was in shape.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I like the way that this movie starts out, man. It starts out like one of those classic monster films where something just kills somebody and you don't even know what it is. And I think it has that Jurassic Park feeling where it's like people don't give Jurassic Park credit for being a horror film. Like, for kids, like, that's a horror film.
Oh yeah.
Like, it has like a lot of horror elements in it. And this wasn't a full-on horror movie, but it has horror elements. Like, it was like a horror comedy almost.
Yes.
But like, it starts off, you know, this couple, they out there in the woods, you know, or out in the country, just in their car. Radio get pulled under the ground. They trying to go out and figure out what's going on.
No, he was trying to figure out what was going on. She was like, let's get the hell up out of here.
Like, yeah, let's go.
Let's get to the car.
That will happen. Like, when you don't listen to your woman, you get ate up.
You got to put that woman first, man.
Huh?
You got to put that woman first, man.
Nah, I ain't say all that. Now you gonna look like Jaheim. What's up, y'all?
Y'all stupid.
I'm just saying, but Jaheim put a little too many women first. He just, brother, he should put the headline first, brother. Put something.
He's stupid.
I guess he got Indian in his family. Anyway, my bad. I'm sorry. This Black History Month coming up. Let me stop. So the man get ate up, you know. And then
Go get some more strawberries.
We get introduced to Val and Earl.
Yeah, introduced to Val and Earl. And they are like the local handyman.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much all you gotta do is fix them a plate of food, and they're gonna do whatever you need them to do.
And supply beer.
Fixes them, give them some food, give them a little cool one. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Appreciate it. But give them a little bit of food, you know, some cold drink, and they're gonna do whatever they need to do for you. Fix your toilet, you know, haul some junk away, fix your fence, and they're the first ones to discover that somebody done ate the couple that night.
I would have drew the line at the septic tank scene, bro.
Bro.
Oh, that was bad.
Like, unless that was Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, or like some Swiss chocolate, like the movie would have been done right there. Like, hey, cut, hey, bro. Hey, you know what? I was all right. Nah, the septic tank part.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I don't do too well with smells. That my stomach too bad. But they really like, and they trying to get up out of here because they tired of you know what I'm saying, the hand-me-down jobs, and they trying to get out somewhere, you know. Val trying to get him a woman with long
blonde hair,
big green eyes,
and legs that won't stop. That's what he want. That's what he wanted. He wanted that.
Because Val is trash at rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, absolutely. Horrible. Terrible at rock, paper, scissors. So, you know.
That's when they run into Rhonda. That's when he was telling him what he wanted.
Oh, yeah. So she was nothing on his list. Like not even a quarter of what he wanted.
Remotely close.
But
and it looked like she just got finished watching the Cocaine Bear.
It was like she had boo-boo on her face or something.
I mean, she was out in the desert. Bird walked by. I mean, she was like, "Oh, that looked good on my nose." Nasty.
What's the point of that? Like, I know that there's a point. I just don't know what.
I guess it's for the eyes.
Yeah,
I guess it's either that for the eyes or so your nose don't peel. One of the two.
Cocaine Bear. Coming soon to a theater near you.
So
but the way
after they meet Rhonda,
the way that man pulled on the steering wheel, he was like, "Wait, that's a girl."
Brother, I don't know what happens in perfection, bro, but you must not see not a manny girl coming through there.
You can't.
I mean, it's like 14 people that live there, y'all.
Yeah, it was the same 14 people every day too, boy. Somebody died, you gonna know it. Boy, but he was hauling butt in that pickup, man, and slammed on the brakes, all that dust. Even if you did that, bro, you would have ran her way with all that dust you done put up in her face when you slammed on the brakes.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like, "Hey, I'm Rhonda." He was like, "Oh, damn."
Oh yeah, the look of defeat on his face,
disappointment.
Like, she is the polar opposite of everything I wanted her to be. Not one box checked.
Like this. Hey, it's like opening up your DM. He opened up the DM and it was just like, yeah. Hey.
Now, he opened up that PS5 box and there was a 4 in there.
That hurt.
That's how hurt he looked.
Xbox
He
360.
didn't even want to speak to Rhonda at that point.
It was an Xbox 360.
Xbox 360.
Earl was like, man.
Earl looked at him like,
ain't nothing wrong with her.
I told you.
Ain't nothing wrong with her. But Val was hype, boy. Val was a little horny little thing. Boy, because he was trying everything he could.
What if I lived in whatever part of the earth they was on, I could not ride in the truck with them boys because every single thing that they see, they got to stop and pull over. Every single thing.
Oh yeah.
They was on their way out.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, that's Fred up there on that damn pole.
It's Fred. Hey, Fred.
But let Fred up there.
Boy, Fred died horribly.
I thought he spilled some drink up there and got electrocuted.
No, Fred got dehydrated. It takes some days for you to get dehydrated, boy. So
still holding on to his gun too.
Yeah. So they said whatever had Fred spooked, boy, it had him up there.
Mm-hmm.
Fred was messing around with somebody's wife. It's like, come on down. Come on down.
I ain't gonna hurt you.
I just want to talk. Just want to talk. Just want to talk. So somebody's doing construction on the road to perfection. So they see them on their way out, and then they headed back. They headed back, and they telling them, man, hey, because they done went by the couple's house and unseen, they done got slaughtered up. Mm-hmm. Everybody gone. The sheep gone.
The man that
the
scene
man
where they pulled the hat up in his face and bro. This movie was for kids.
The Cadillac got pulled underneath the
man.
Everything gone. So they trying to figure out, all right, what done did this?
It's a killer on the loose.
It's a killer on the loose. He's psycho. He's cutting people's heads off.
And pulling whole cars underneath the dirt.
Oh, man. So they say he cut people's heads off. So they ride back into town. They trying to warn the people that's working on the construction or whatever. Because they like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get up out of here. Somebody crazy. And they like, what they talking about? So they out there with jackhammers, and they done took the jackhammer and done stabbed up one of the little monster things. So next thing you know, it done grab one of the people. Now, this was the thing. I get how fast they were, but this was like they was grabbing people and pulling them under, like quick hurt. And you were still hearing them underneath the ground. Now, I don't know how that worked. And then one buddy, he didn't even know what's going on. Like his homeboy just got pulled under and ate. He's still sitting there working until it became too late and died from a rock slide. He didn't even die from the creature. He died from a rock slide. That's the one thing I hate.
Watch your boy get taken away.
Right.
You continue to stay there.
Right. Like, that's one thing I don't want to do. Like, if I'm in a horror movie, man, I don't want to die by I need to get killed by whatever's killing everybody else. I don't want to die randomly on some stupid stuff. Like, I get hit by a car, something dumb. Some rocks.
Excuse me.
What's up, brother?
Can anybody tell me what was not in this movie?
Black person.
Is that in the movie?
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
Black people living in the middle of the desert.
This is like Greece.
Perfection.
It wasn't one single Negro in this cinematic experience.
That is true.
Not one.
Hey, I don't know if it's one in any of them.
Closest one would have been the Hispanic guy.
Yeah.
He was like, "What did they do? They wasn't making any noise."
Why you didn't say that?
Oh yeah, he made
that's exactly how he said it.
He made an astute observation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody kept figuring out what was going on with these creatures. They were too smart. Yeah, they was. But did you know where they was living? There ain't no black people out there.
There was 14 people out there.
They ain't even had no shade out there, brother. It was just dirt.
There were no trees.
Man,
Yeah, it was just dirt and rocks. That's it.
And you know what? No black people in the movie, we were throwing them rocks all day.
You can't have no pit bull out there. It ain't gonna work.
There's no pit bull.
Nah, you can't have no pit bull out there. It ain't gonna work.
Speaking of pit bulls, man, what's the name? Reba McEntire, their character.
Bert and
Bert and
Was it Heather?
Heather.
Mm-hmm.
Them mofos.
Oh yeah.
Two baddest mofos in town.
Oh yeah. Well,
they had a whole damn arsenal. They had all the military weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And what did they pack up? Explosives.
Mm-hmm. Listen,
y'all had a whole.
But I think they used a lot of their stuff just to kill the one.
Oh, he pulled out the elephant gun.
Almost everything they had down there.
She hit that Joker with a flare.
They just started shooting everything at. Hold on, I think I got Is that I got a slingshot. Let me just hit that.
He broke the glass to get the elephant gun.
But listen, that's you need them type of people. You need them type of people in your life. Them people that just got just weapons, random weapons.
Guns for no reason.
Like they ain't preparing for nothing. They just got them.
Now he said that he was preparing for the world to end. Boy, bro.
He said it was coming at some time.
I mean,
that sometime would have came soon, boy. Because
these random alien centipede thingies.
Yeah,
that's the end of the world.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're trying to figure out what's going on. People is getting clapped. They don't know
left and right
who or what is doing it. They managed to meet back in the desert with Rhonda, and while they were trying to figure it out with Rhonda, they end up getting chased by one.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't even know it.
And it comes to my favorite part of the movie when they getting chased and they run towards the cliff, and that thing hit that wall.
I put your finger.
Come on, he said.
I put your finger, Daddy. I put in my finger.
He said, "Man, it'll knock yourself unconscious."
It knocked himself out cold. He said, "Cold,
damn cold,
cold.
He's dead."
And go ahead, Mika. Say the line.
Nah,
go ahead, say
it. He's like, "Fuck you."
But see, and this is where my blackness kicked in, because as dead as it was, I just felt like they was getting a little bit too
close.
Got too comfortable.
A little too close. Because I don't know what else lives in it. Like it could be unconscious, but them little tentacles could have still been working.
I was waiting for one of them to jump up and just be like,
mm-hmm. Yep.
Because I was like, nah, man, y'all too close. You too close, man.
Too close. You got too much dip on your chip. Need to back up.
You knew they wasn't big and bad because Rhonda came up behind them, scared.
They got scared.
Scared the Jesus out of them.
They got scared.
Yeah, after you pressed the thing out.
Scared. They got even more scared when she was looking at her seismology readings and was like,
she was like, yeah, we got it.
She was like,
So according to what I just picked up on my paper, it's 3 more. It's 3 more. And Kevin Bacon had to been doing some digging with that little shovel and pail.
Good.
Like, hey, look, I found the ass end of it. And I was like, how long was you up there?
Yeah, that thing, man, listen. But I don't know what I'd do if I see something like that. Just come, man, listen.
I'm finna leave it right where it is.
You got it.
they was talking about, yeah, we're gonna get a backhoe and a winch, and we're gonna make some money off this.
And said, no, we can't winch it. We'll rip it apart.
He said, what he said, Chan ain't gonna get no $5 off of this.
So matter of fact, the first time they came in contact with it was when they got to the construction site. And then it ran up on him and he bagged into the hill. And Buddy was like, "You hung up." He was like, "I ain't hung up." So they finally get back to my man's shop and was like, "Yo, is that a snake up under your truck?" Because the tentacle had grabbed onto the wheel well, and they took it with him and didn't even know it.
Good old Stumpy.
Yeah, and then what's your boy that came out the he's trying to scare everybody. He done came out.
That little teenage boy almost got shot.
Boy, listen, hey, check
Look, I would have beat Melvin. That's his name. Want to threaten Melvin? I would have beat his.
Melvin would have got popped. I'm sorry, Melvin would have got popped. Melvin would have got popped.
I'm a little disappointed that he didn't die.
I am too. He was one of the people that you just want to die.
When he started dribbling that basketball, I was like, "Yep, that's it for you."
It should have been. Should have been.
Now you seen how fast he got up that pole?
Hey, Fred got up that pole just as fast. Huh?
Nah, Fred he was telling Fred come outside. It was happening.
Fred was up there. That thing was like, yeah, party down here. All three of them probably was circling around that whole thing the whole night.
Just down there, like, hey,
you got to come down.
How long you gonna be up there?
You got to come down. You got to come down. I don't know what you're gonna do.
What goes up must come down.
The scene when Melvin was on top of his little shack and he was up there crying, and everybody was just like, "Damn, dog."
They was low key looking at him like,
hey.
I mean,
we ain't got it.
I don't know what to tell you, big.
Like, this might be our last time seeing you, cuz.
That might be it. Nah, the person that made me mad was my man that hit on the tire. Like, you gotta be one of the dumbest. Like, brothers. Like, there's certain people that just deserve to die.
There was a whole car he could have jumped.
They went and got it quick. Like, you. Oh, that's it.
Listen, what you chose.
Boy, got served up like a sushi roll, bro. I was like, brother,
man.
You gotta be. Well, you gotta be kidding.
He's like, Nestor, you gotta get higher.
Nah, boy, Nestor ain't make it. Nestor ain't making not one single bit.
They said higher. He heard tired.
Well, Nestor ain't boy.
So,
but first it got Chan first. It got Chan first because he was in there, you know what I'm saying?
Well, because he had that noisy ass cooler that he did. You know that the thing it comes by noise. Can't you unplug that damn thing? By the time
they got him, they had already wised up and got smart and started working together. But it's like because the one was chasing Val and Rhonda and old dude. That's when they got stranded on that rock. Had to spend the night on the rock. Wake up the next day, Buddy was still down there like, oh, you thought just because y'all went to sleep. But I was going to dip.
He was up all night.
But Kevin was trying to make it seem like he didn't want to be up on no girl. But they would cuddle up.
Then the man got the wooden plank. It was like, let me see if old boy's still down there. Showing up. He was like, yep. Come on with it.
Come on, y'all gotta go somewhere. You gotta go somewhere.
Hey.
Now, when you want to talk about a MacGuffin, where them sticks came from?
Because on the other side of the rock, you had sticks, poles, like just random,
in the
random
desert.
Javelins just anywhere.
Just say we finna get in our Olympic gold medalist bag and do some pole vault.
Do any of you know
so that we can get to the truck?
Yeah. as soon as she would have said, I'm gonna tell you like this though. I don't trust that. I'm not. Listen, that's a lot of weight to be putting on a stick to fly somebody. I ain't trusting it. Because if I
I'm
fall,
like, you get the truck, swing around, come get me.
what's up, brother? Yeah, if I fall, I'm gonna be mad.
And you know what? If a black person was in this movie, they would have been like, you know what? You pole vault all the way to your truck,
Right?
jump in, pedal
come
to the
get us.
metal, spin the block. We're gonna jump in as you feel me?
Right.
That's exactly
Yeah,
how
we
it
ain't
went down.
all gotta go.
But no, she head first in the cab, cranking the car, got her hand on the gas, can't see where she going. She just drive.
Right. Yeah.
In the middle of the desert.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, word, all right, this should work.
But
No,
if
is that our
anything,
favorite
they led the things back to perfection.
Pretty much.
Because I'm pretty sure it followed them all the way back.
Oh, it definitely followed. It definitely followed them. All that noise. Yeah, so I don't even know what I would say. So Bert, like when Bert was in the when they called him to come get him, right? So the creature started learning how to do stuff. So the creature apparently started evolving as the movie goes on, started getting smarter. So the creature done started learning how to move buildings, like whole buildings.
Boy, what?
Shook the whole foundation.
So
earthquake.
So like you were saying a second ago, the bad boy went up under the store after the Pepsi cooler started going off. Came up through the ground like the shark on deep blue sea. Got my man. Hey, you know what? They might have found inspiration for Deep Blue Sea from that scene right there. Like came up out the ground, snatched my man up.
Yeah.
So then it was like, you know what? We got to get to the roof. And you know what? Prior to that, because I felt like there was a part where, so they outside running from the Tremors.
Right.
Rhonda trips up on the barbed wire. Eventually rolls into the barbed wire and gets even more tangled up. But the whole time she was struggling, it's like there was no pain from the barbed wire. It was just the struggle of, oh, I'm tangled up and I can't get out. She wasn't bleeding. Nothing.
Apparently
she wasn't bleeding until she took her pants off.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? That would be the way Val get the girl out of her pants. That he didn't, because you were talking about the Tremor evolving. Val run over there, bam, hit him with the
pickaxe.
the spike that they with the pickaxe. Then the tongue gonna come up and be like, yeah, I gotta get this out. Let me go ahead.
Let me get that up off you, cuz.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And his first instinct to get, you know what? How am I gonna get you out this barbed wire? Take your pants off.
Take your pants off. Take your pants off. You got what you gotta have in your house if you want your lady to take her pants off. You gotta get some barbed wire to put it on the ground and let her trip.
Wrap around her
roll in it.
And when she roll in it, hey, gotta take your pants off.
Then when she was on the table, getting doctored up, Earl is sitting over there. But not Earl. Earl's sitting over there with the
cigarette on his lip.
Cigarette.
You're like, hey.
Cigarette.
Yeah,
he smiled at her and she was like,
yeah. It was a couple uncomfortable scenes in here. I just okay. But yeah, she had some cuts all on her ankle. I don't know where they got them little bandages from. Them wasn't even real band-aids. Like it was like tape.
It was just gauze and tape.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? They ain't about to stop nothing. She ain't even bleeding for real.
Tetanus shot. That's what she needed.
Huh?
She needed a tetanus shot.
That's what I was going
Yeah,
to
that
ask.
barbed wire was all up
I
in
was
the
like,
dirt.
this is some rusty barbed wire there.
Had trimmer juice on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm surprised she didn't pass out while she was on top of that tower.
You might want to get a tetanus shot, man. And then they just randomly had pants laying around in the store. I didn't even know he sold pants.
You give us some pants and some shoes, the Walmart specials.
So
apparently
she ain't sold everything at his store because he had pants, shoes, all kinds of stuff.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
First aid kit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Orange Crush.
Orange Crush.
He definitely had a liter of Orange Crush on the counter. I was like, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everybody's trying to get to the roof, and Rhonda is just hanging out on top of her shelf. And she's like, I can't make it. And then she falls out the window.
It was a few people in Hodge wanted to see you go. Just off GP.
Melvin.
Definitely Melvin.
Melvin. I almost called her Lady Judith. I almost called her Judith. Judith need to go too. I'm sorry. But yeah, it was just certain people just in here. I'm sorry. The little girl that was sitting there pogo sticking on the thing, she needed to go too. Cause why are you sitting there pogo sticking and you see it?
She had headphones on, bro. She couldn't hear nothing.
What was she listening to?
She works hard for the money.
She was listening to Mbop.
She was listening to Too Short. Like what you listening to that's that loud that you can't hear somebody yelling your name?
Well, this man got to run full speed and tackle you off of your pogo stick.
And the pogo stick stayed still.
Then the trimmer started getting so smart they got petty. He gonna eat the pogo stick and be like, "Hey, no, you can have this back, cuz I don't even want this." Spit it right back out.
Yeah.
But yeah, she had to see. You want to talk about PTSD? This girl went from seeing Tremors as a kid to dinosaurs as a teenager.
Yeah, every monster movie. Yeah, that was crazy, Chrissy, because the closest store was like miles away.
Hundreds of miles away.
Yeah, it ain't nobody but them.
Over that mountain.
The mountain.
So they spend so much time on their respective roofs.
The roofs.
Tremors start getting mad. They say, you know what? Let me test my limits.
He started stretching.
Let me see how much destruction I can really cause.
That man started going lifting buildings.
That roof looked at Will? That roof it turned into a giant blanket when when the Tremors started tearing up the bottom of the building. I was like, hey man, they better get y'all out of here. But the one thing that they never attacked, because they attacked the store, they attacked the shed, they attacked the pogo, the house that the pogo stick girl and her mama was sitting on top of. They never shook the water tower that Rhonda was on. Not once.
I didn't understand that either.
Like, that would be the most unstable. Well, besides the mobile home that Nestor was on and the shack that old boy was on. Like, the water tower is the most unstable thing in the damn town.
Yeah,
and they didn't even touch it.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. Yeah, they did get really smart, really fast. And then like when she kicked the thing out to make the water start going, that's when it went over to the tower. But at that point, it wasn't like it did no damage.
Right.
Like it didn't do no damage to the tower. So my man get an idea. He said, you know what? Let's crank up that little tractor. You know, let him go chase that out there.
Look at old Hefe.
So he crank up the little tractor, man. Let him slide out, let him go out there, you know, and chase the tractor until he find out wasn't nobody on that tractor. And he got mad.
What happened was the tractor hit a little bump.
Yeah, it tipped over.
So it didn't go out as far as they wanted it to.
Whole little tink tink.
And then Val and Earl are sitting there playing rock, paper, scissors.
Once again.
And Val lose.
It's like their fifth match.
Val lose. And he's like, you know what? I'm faster than you, cuz. Hit him with the gut check, take off.
So go get the big old track.
Brother, I don't have that in me. I'm sorry. If you win, you win. you can go.
Good luck.
You can go. I ain't got that in me.
And then halfway to the tractor, Ronda was like, stop moving.
How did
So now he got to freeze up.
That is true. How she saw what a creature was.
And nobody else saw it. Nobody else saw it.
She the only one that saw.
Everybody else was focused on the wrong thing, man.
They should have been focused on the one thing, was the creature.
And they was calculating the distance between Val and the track that he was running to. And Ronda was the only one looking at, hey, you about to die. Cause them boots you got on is you ain't hitting your top.
Boots weren't made for running. The boots made for walking.
Why ain't you put on the Walmart specials down there in chain store?
Right. Y'all don't sell no Nikes?
Nah, not where they at.
Y'all ain't even got the cross train.
She had them New Balances on. That's what she had on. She was rocking them New Balances.
Them like Chucks. Them weren't Chucks. Man. So the creatures done caught up with Val. They start trying to pick at his legs and stuff like that. He's moving, but somehow not causing vibrations. I didn't understand.
While he was standing still.
Lifted his whole leg.
Like moving it around, like twerking, twerking
like he was twerking for some money.
As soon as his foot tapped the ground, the trimmer tone was like, hey, hold on, what you got going on? So now he double dutching, trying not to step on this thing.
Right. It ain't no way that other leg ain't giving off any vibration because he moved.
Not at all. Just not at all.
So they start trying to cause some noise or whatever, so to get the creature to go that way. So that's when she knocked the water off the towel and stuff like that. So Val finally make it, huh?
It faked them out because it went under the ground, and she was the only one that was like, nah, it's still there. And then that's when she kicked the water tower thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, I ain't got no choice but to go.
Yeah, because they were trying to figure out what was going on. So Val finally gets to the little tractor thing, and he like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna crank up this thing. We're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. So then I got everybody that's left that didn't die.
Matter of fact, after what was Victor Wong's name in this movie?
Which one was that now?
What was Victor Wong's name in this movie?
Chan?
Walter.
Walter Chain.
Walter.
Mm-hmm.
So after Walter got clapped by the Deep Blue Sea Tremor, that's when Bert started radioing to them. He was trying to touch Walter, didn't know Walter was already a hashtag. So they dipped Val into the window so he can get the radio. And he was like, bro, hey, Walter, gone, cuz it didn't came up out the ground and ate him. And then his wife put the bullets in the thing that started spitting and making a bunch of noise.
Yeah.
And that's what he was like, bro, get out the basement. They're on the way to you right now. You got to get the high ground. It's the reason why you can't see them.
They underground.
But him and his wife was
underground.
I'm in a room. I'm in a basement full of guns. I ain't tripping.
But it was funny because even though we were clowning Rhonda for seeing when they left, seeing when they were chasing Val kept asking her like, what are they trying to do? And she's like, why do you keep asking me?
Because you the one who knows everything.
Was you here?
So
but I mean, she was like Captain Obvious the whole time. You're making a run for them.
Right.
Hey, y'all be careful.
She was the I be careful girl of this. Oh man.
Yeah.
So they done busted through the basement at Bert and Heather's house. And Val's listening to the whole thing on the radio. Like all he is bullets. Go. everybody get clapped. They shooting up everything. So
But how are they?
Pachoon, everybody gonna die.
Everybody.
How are they hearing the gunfire through the walkie-talkie if nobody is pressing the button for the walkie-talkie?
Hey, you know what?
Because they was clapping so hard at it, you couldn't help but hear all the gunfire in the distance.
Yeah.
No, you can hear it in the distance, but the reason why Val threw the walkie-talkie through the phone down was because they could hear it through the speaker. And I'm like,
right.
Who's pressing the button?
Nobody was pressing the button. Nobody was pushing the goddamn button. So they shooting up the whole wall. They just unloading every single clip of everything that they got. Flares, rocket launchers, AK-47s, 45s, 9s, the 22s. They busting everything at this thing. They shooting it with everything that they got. He done went and got the elephant gun. He trying to mash city on everything. So they finally done killed this thing. And Bert celebrates talking about, yeah, I got you, mother humper. And Val had to let him know, hey.
Had to humble him real quick.
2 more mother humpers. Just let you know.
I ain't never seen 2 people move so fast.
Yeah, they said, hey, we gotta get up out of here. We gotta get to the roof. So they get up to the roof, you know what I'm saying? They like, because at first Heather looked across because she put the binoculars on there, but she said, hey man, something weird going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
Say, hey man, I don't know
Everybody's
what's going
on the roof.
Everybody on their roof. What's happening? The aliens invading or something? Because that's Perfection look like a place where aliens invade. Because ain't nobody there. So they can take as many people as they want. Ain't nobody gonna know. Yeah, that's true. Everybody, they just gonna do whatever they want. So once they done dealt with the creature, they get up there and they talking to Bert and they like, hey man, hey, can you get to your car? Can you get to yeah, I can get to my car. Boy, I don't know if the creature heard car, but he just started tearing up their truck. He said, you know what?
Oh, they thought they was gonna get away.
You ain't got no more truck, cuz.
You ain't got no car.
I stole it.
And the alarm went off. So
alarm going off. But you know how mad you gotta be to sit there and watch your car get destroyed. So Bert trying to shoot the thing. His wife was like, hey man, hey, you wasting bullets, cuz. Wasting bullets. What you about to pierce through? You wasting bullets. Like, yeah, I'm just trying to scare you. You ain't doing a good job. So that's when Val get the semi truck and he started heading up there picking up everybody. So they pick up Bert and Heather, and of course they done brung their arsenal. Now they ain't got no more weapons left because they done used up all their weapons in the house. They ain't got no more flare guns.
10 minutes to load up and get on this damn truck. And Val is like, bro, if you do not hurry up.
He done bought food.
They done
all
made
kind
about
of
20 pipe bombs.
Yeah. They made about some pipe bombs, something like that. So he trying to figure out what's going on. So they're making their way because they're trying to get to the mountains. They're trying to get to the mountains because they figure out the creatures can't get through the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
They can't get through solid rock.
They can't get through solid rock. So they're making their way, and then next thing you know, the creatures done figured out something else. They done set up a trap for them.
Dug a hole. Because as a matter of fact, what's the name seen one in the distance. It was like, look, they over there. What are they doing?
What and they Val doing over there?
I don't care. As long as they do it over there.
Right. Well, he
didn't know.
Well, he didn't know.
They was digging a good old-fashioned Looney Tunes Yogi Bear hole in the ground.
Daddy!
Now, I don't know what kind of creatures these was, but boy, they were smart. Because they figured out, they said, hey, listen, if we dig this hole right here, they gonna have to drive by it eventually. And when they do, they going in the ground.
And we gonna be right there. So
they get to a rock, and because they done got booby trapped by the creatures. They get to the rock.
Let's talk about how Bert got Melvin punk ass.
Oh, Oh, that was hilarious. So they
He
getting
was
ready.
passing out guns, and Melvin was like, "Hey, cuz you gonna give me the strap?"
Go
He
give
was
me a
like, "Man, I
strap.
wouldn't give you a gun if it was World War III."
And then they fell in the hole.
So they fell in the
and
hole. He started giving out. He's like, hey, I need something. So he started giving out. He gave Melvin a little pistol.
He gave Melvin
Like,
a
you
38
need-
special.
What he didn't tell Melvin was, wasn't no bullets in that gun. Boy, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, boy. If Melvin would have got 8 at that point, this would have been my favorite movie of all time. I'm not even gonna hold you. If Melvin would have,
he about 10 solid seconds off of that trailer and already tried to dump on the trimmer and was like, "Word, bro."
you asshole.
hey, boy, my man stopped. He said, hey, I'm about to fire off on this. I'm about to fire off on him. I'm about to shoot. I'm about to fire off on him. Boy, he clicked that trigger, boy, ain't nothing come out. He said, okay. Yeah, it's time for me to go somewhere else. So somehow they all managed to make it to the rock.
Is this the same rocks that they was on in the beginning of the movie?
I don't know. Is
No,
it?
these rocks was bright. These was like white rocks.
They
Like
had
the
to be
same
fire.
rocks.
They could
Oh,
have
no.
been. They could have been. They could have been. But they all get up on the rocks.
Fire.
And then they start trying to figure out what's going on. Cause Melvin is up there complaining that Bert done gave him the empty blicky. And everybody trying to figure out what to do. Bert over there still trying to shoot this doggone thing. He's still trying to
Let's go
shoot it.
fishing.
He said, let's go fish. So they figure out that they can blow these little things up.
So they started throwing rocks
Mm-hmm.
one spot to draw it to the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the dynamite, reel it in, blew the first one to smithereens. So his
Bloods, bubbles,
homeboy
and
saw
guts
that and
everywhere.
was
Raining
like,
down with all kinds of nastiness.
Blood, bubbles, and guts. is
so now
everywhere.
at this point, I think there's only one left.
It's one left.
There's one left.
So the one left seen his homeboy get blowed up and was like,
Hell no.
all right,
bet.
all right.
Come on.
Bet.
Come on.
So now
Come on.
Val is like, you know what, man? Let me get some of that. Let me get some of that. Throws it out, takes
I
it
got
up.
him. I
They
got
like,
him.
all right, bet. 3 down, 1 to go. He was like, nope.
Yeah.
Hot potato.
Hey, yeah, he said, yeah, sweet. Well, y'all better
It
catch it
lands in the bag with the rest of
With
with all the rest
all
of
the
the
rest.
all of it's gone. All of it's gone.
and everybody is scattered off of this rock.
Everybody scattered. So of course Val
Yeah.
is the one right there. He there. Him and
Earl and Rhonda.
Earl and Rhonda. They all sitting there together. So they everybody else scattered out. So they like, you know what? Val said it's up to me. I got it, my G. So he started running. He started taking off towards the cliff. He like, all right, you know what? Gotta happen. So of course, Rhonda run after her man. She got
She has the lighter.
she got the lighter. So she started taking off. Then Earl started taking off. So they all running towards the same doggone cliff. So Val like, all right, I got him last time with this. I'm going to get him again. So he started dipping off towards the rock. So the creature coming up, speeding up. I don't know how fast this creature is, but he moving through these rocks. So Val finally gets the lighter and he lights the stick down. He's like, not yet. Not yet. I know what I'm doing. Not yet. So he lights it, he throws it. Next thing you know, the creature gets scared and he starts flying, going towards the edge of the cliff. And he goes off of the cliff and lands into the rocks. And
But this is before
mhm.
Val says, can you fly, Smoke? Can you fly?
Kevin Bacon has some real Arnold Schwarzenegger one-liners in here. It just.
That was the one thing about this movie that was extremely 1990.
Oh yeah, one-liners.
It was full of Mr. Freeze one-liners.
One-liners all day.
And then after the one-liner, it would just automatically cut to the next scene.
Can you fly, you son?
And this was after Rhonda and Earl dipped out on him.
Yeah, he told
went
him
in two
to.
separate directions.
He said, y'all gotta go. He said, I got this. I got this. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I ain't got this.
I couldn't identify with not one single character in this movie. The only character in this movie I could have identified with was old buddy who climbed up the power line.
I mean, I kind of identify with Bert a little bit.
Oh yeah, Bert was a thug.
Yeah, I'm shooting there.
Bert was a thug in all three or four.
I am definitely Heather.
Whatever's moving, I'm just gonna take it out. I ain't got
no.
Bert was a thug in every single one of these Tremors movies.
Absolutely, made it all the way to the end. He was the only one.
Yep. And then they took my boy out.
Yeah, that was messed up. That was messed up. But yeah, man. That was it. You know, Val gets the girl at the end of the movie.
Even though she was gonna leave.
Yeah. Even though
wasn't even what he wanted.
She ain't had them long legs that never end. She had them green eyes. That blonde hair.
She ain't have big ass breasts either.
Nah, yeah. What he said? I forgot.
I don't remember what he said. Cheeks, but
yeah, he said something about the cheeks too.
It was hair, eyes, breasts, cheeks, and legs. Those were his five.
That's what he needed.
I think he said, and an ass that won't quit.
I think that, yeah. I don't know what that means.
I thought that was the comment about the legs.
No, the legs. And he said
legs that go all the way
up. And then legs that go all the way up. That's what he finished off with.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
It's the 90s.
I mean, hey, it was 1990. They was 10 minutes. They was 10 minutes off of the
sequels, brother. Them sequels is no
crash.
No, the second one was okay.
Bert carried all of them.
But by the time it got to the third and fourth one, I was just like, hey, yo.
They tried to get Kevin Bacon to come back for the sequel, but he had blew up by then.
So. Oh yeah. He was already gone. Yeah, it wasn't gonna happen. Yeah,
he's like, I don't have time for no silly.
If we did do the sequels, they are definitely on a Tuesday. I tell you that right now. Every single one.
All of
every single one.
You're gonna be 2, 3, and 4 on the same day.
Yeah, every single one. Yeah, this
like 6 of them now.
Yeah. I forgot what the last one was called, but I watched it.
Oh, it's called Tremors Cold Day in Hell.
Yeah, I had to watch it because I had to finish it out. Now if they make another one, I'm writing a letter.
One of these next Tuesdays, we got to do what was the movie with the blind sharks? Was it 47 meters down?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Because they went swimming in some like
it was 47 meters down too, I think, right? It might have been 2.
Sequel. You talking about when they went in the cabin?
Because Rashad, until you said something, I didn't even know that there was more than one of those. I just watched it one day randomly. Like, it's been a while since I watched a shark movie. So they go into the lagoon because it's like they just graduated high school or something, and they go swimming, and then the sharks are blind, but it was the way a couple people died in that movie that I was just like,
bro, even the first one, brother, I was like,
I was mad. I was glad the black girl made it in the end.
Oh, what's her name, daughter? Jamie Foxx's daughter. Was it Jamie Foxx's daughter? I think it was Jamie Foxx's daughter. Yeah, it's bad. 47 meters down too is bad. It's definitely Tuesday quality.
Deep Blue Sea can't be the only shark.
Brother, it's not. Yeah, 47 meters down uncaged. Because the first one was, I was just like, bro, what is this? Like,
first ending pissed me off.
Did we hear the news? The news about what?
I know what news I did here. They said Avatar 2 is gonna be Avatar 3 is gonna be 9 hours.
Oh no, you gotta split that up.
That's three separate movies, right?
I don't know. It just said it was gonna be 9 hours.
What?
Listen, I don't know what that man got going on with his life.
Whatever he's smoking. I don't want
Oh, what's her name? Jamie Lee Preston? Whatever her name is. I ain't know nothing about it.
I mean,
R.I.P.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, listen. No, because what was that one? It's a few shark movies out there. Like what's the one where is she on the island? The
Reef.
The Reef was cool. The Reef was cool. It had like some horror elements to it. It was dope.
Even though I never watched it,
I hated it.
Soon as I heard the word Sharknado, I said, whatever this is, I'm never going to watch it.
The fact that they made like 10 of them things.
And my daughter has watched every single one of them.
Matter of fact,
the minute I saw somebody go through a shark with a chainsaw and live, I was like,
I had even seen a movie that was where the thing was like half shark, half squid or something like that, half octopus. I was like,
watching them sci-fi movies. Tubi. You think Tubi's bad? Go watch some sci-fi movies.
Oh, those sci-fi movies are terrible. Sci-fi movies are horrible.
I downloaded Tubi on my phone and watched Tremors while I was at work earlier today.
Cut the check, Tubi. I'm ready.
Sharknado. The last time I heard a tornado story, it was Pecos Pete.
Pecos Bill.
Bill.
Nah, you know what movie we got to talk about, man? John Henry.
Man, look.
But I've never hated Terry Crews that much. Terry Crews and
that version
Ludacris
of the movie
almost made me hate it.
Because wasn't it him and Ludacris?
Yes.
I never watched it.
Oh, brother.
I think that one's on Tubi.
And I like John Henry.
Daddy, I can't watch it.
Okay. Because John Henry is probably the first. It's like the first story of man versus machine that I can think of. And I like the story, man. But when I heard about
Goldmouth, brother, Goldmouth, man, listen.
Better be drinking juice. It's time to go to bed.
Goldmouth was a wild thing.
Oh yeah. Oh.
And that's probably the second time I've seen Ludacris play a villain. Guess the first.
Oh yeah. Oh, Traffic.
Hey,
a Crash or something like that.
Crash. That's not what I'm thinking of. Y'all gonna hate me when I say the name of this.
Hold on. Wait. No. Hold on. Oh, I got it. Hold up.
Hey, get the back.
Hustle and Flow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, Skinny, man. Come on, man.
Skinny, man. Skinny.
Get the back.
Okay.
Hey, get the back.
Oh man.
From Texas out of the crew. Yeah, Mo definitely from Texas.
That's me.
But I read about Pecos building all them tall tales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Blues House for pulling up to the podcast, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. We definitely got to tune in. I was gonna tune in last night, but I was at work.
Oh, he said that he wants to get some of that Hunger Games.
Oh, you want to come on? You want to come to Hunger Games
the,
tomorrow? I mean, on Saturday.
He wants the smoke. He want all the smoke.
I don't know. You want
to he want the smoke. That's what he told me. He said he wanted the smoke. He said let him know he'll pull up. I told him,
okay. Listen, brother, I welcome everybody for this because like I said, it's not me. It's not me. Matter of fact, I got a question for y'all.
See? Is this one? Wait, hold on, Paul. Is this a question for Saturday?
It's gonna be one of the questions that's gonna be on the list for Saturday. Hold on, 1 second.
Hey, that's where I'm from, man.
Either one of you.
I'm from Khalid.
Okay, check this out.
Okay.
In St. Louis, Missouri. All right, you ready? In St. Louis, Missouri.
Fish and spaghetti.
It's illegal for a firefighter to rescue who?
A dog.
A person that's eating fish and spaghetti.
An undressed woman.
Man, we're gonna need you to put your clothes back, put your clothes on before we take you out this building.
Okay, we gotta go in there. The building's on fire. We gotta go in there. Get the water hose. We gotta go in there. Ma'am, your titties are out. We gotta go. Sorry.
We can't say.
Hey, what Spanky said? Rules is rules.
Rules is rules. Oh man.
I can't wait to talk about Little Rascals on this podcast.
Listen.
That's definitely a throwback we need to do.
It was some stuff in that movie. Oh my God. It was like, it's not a kid's movie, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, next Thursday or Friday.
I'm good.
Little Rascals.
Little Rascals.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, good old Alfred.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, we got to get that on. We got to go ahead and cue that one up.
You liver Lily Stein.
Wait, I don't remember you calling me a jive turkey.
Oh, maybe I thought it.
I was thinking.
All right, man. That's cool. Blue, you definitely got to pull up, man. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, yes indeed, man.
It's definitely gonna be fun. Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I ain't never seen Ken get that frustrated, man. Boy, that Mount Everest question, boy, that thing tore him up.
Bruh. When I tell you that Mount Everest question busted a vein right here in his forehead.
Boy, Ken was like, what? Nah, man. Nah,
you haven't discovered it. How would you know it's there? It's still there.
It's still there, bro. It's still there. Nah, that was fun. That was definitely a fun time.
Duke had to been trolling with that one question,
bro. He said he didn't understand what I was saying.
Nah, it was which one of these groups of people don't have 4 people?
Right.
Exactly.
And I'm like, so you already know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is 4.
Mm-hmm. Ghostbusters
was 4. And I was like, why is this not easy?
Maybe he wasn't counting the dog.
You troll. You gotta be.
Nah.
He was like, I thought it was. I know. I heard y'all was talking about it. He said, I thought it was a trick question. I was like,
okay, repeat the question, but just a question. Okay, now give me the answers, but just the answer. And I'm like, brother,
that and the Star Trek one.
What was the Star Trek question?
He
It
said,
was what was the phrase or something like that?
to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Yeah.
What's the name of the
where
show?
did that come from?
Yeah.
What show did that come from? He sat on that question for like 10 good minutes.
Yeah, listen, y'all probably gonna need some time on these questions because but like I said,
Look, next time I
y'all,
host game night, I'm definitely giving Ken a Dragon Ball question.
oh listen, there's like never mind. I ain't gonna spoil it.
Damn it.
I ain't gonna spoil it. Y'all just need to watch everything and learn everything. Read a book. Just read a book. Read a book about any and everything. That's what's gonna be on.
Is there any spelling questions in there?
Might be. Never know.
Because if so, Duke is Duke worse in spelling than you are.
Is a terrible place to be.
Hey, that OCO category is where you don't want to be.
Somehow people just keep wanting to go there, and I'm just like, I don't know why.
That's why it's Hunger Games style.
That's what I said. That's why I like doing it like that. So I like doing it
It's
like
gonna
that.
be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
Because it's really random. I really don't know what's getting called next. So yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. I know we're a little early, but that was a quick one.
I mean,
It
Tremors was a quick
really
movie,
was.
though.
Huh?
Like,
it's not a long movie. It's not.
It's not a long movie, so
it's not. But it's a good movie though. I watch Tremors at least once a year. Like at least once a year.
Watched it 3 times already.
Yeah, I watch at least once a year. So yeah, I don't know. Because I used to watch it every time when it came on sci-fi. It was that and the Stargate movie I used to always watch.
But the reason why I like this movie is that because they never explain where they came from.
No, they just there.
They just showed up.
Nah, they start trying to do it like later on in the movies and stuff. I was like, yeah, that's what.
And the word tremor was never said one time.
They were called graboids.
Graboids.
And that was Walter called. That was a Walter term. Yep. And it stuck.
I forgot what he called them before
Stargate.
Before he came up with graboids.
Oh,
it was something that ended in oid, but he came up with something before graboids.
I can't remember now.
Snakeoids, I think it was.
Snakeoids, that's what it was. Yeah, snakeoids. And then they like graboids, and then they was like, that's it.
And then everybody is trying to be serious, and then he gonna be like, you know what? Let's call them graboids. And everybody's like, bro, like you really are not taking this seriously. You trying to monetize off of this thing that's clapping.
That's why he died.
16 people that we got in this neighborhood.
Yeah, it's only
because
12
nobody thought to unplug the damn noisy ass cooler.
It's only 12 of them, and like I said, I'm mad Melvin ain't there.
So so this is why I feel like I would have another black ass moment in this movie. So just like any other freezer, it's got a cycle cold air to keep everything at a certain temperature. Mm-hmm. So the Pepsi cooler start going off. Kevin Bacon lays on top of the freezer. Now, if it's me, you, Mika, Duke, Ken, Bam, whoever gets up and lays on top of the Pepsi cooler, I'm gonna be looking at you like, what do you think that's gonna do?
Nothing.
Are you sweating? Do you need to cool off? Because this man gonna lay on top of the fridge, cooler, whatever it was, and then go tell them to pull it off of the wall while he's laying.
I guess he thought he was trying to keep it quiet.
And I get that, but come on.
That thing was shaking like me.
I don't know. I don't understand, to be honest.
Like, you really thought laying on top of it was gonna make it? If anything,
and he's about as big as my
pinky. You're adding pressure to the thing that's already on the ground, vibrating on the ground.
Right.
You're making it worse.
Right.
And as a black man, as a black man, I'd have been over there holding that 1 liter Orange Crush. Like, look at this. Look, somebody come look at this.
Yeah, it definitely would have been part of this movie where I would have just checked out. Like, I would have been somewhere else. He attacking over there. I'm gonna go stand over here real quick. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's crazy. Went up to the roof. I'd have already been up there. Like, damn, what you doing? I've been up here for the last 30 minutes. Hey, you know,
they fighting to get Walter. I'm like,
I'm trying to figure out why y'all ain't get up here sooner. Y'all stayed down there. I took them Skittles from behind Walter cash register. I got it.
That's crazy.
Y'all just now coming up here.
That's crazy. Bro, I've been up here, bro. I done man. I done took me a nap and everything.
Y'all want some soda?
I'm looking at the lady with the daughter with the pogo stick. Just like that thing over there shaking your whole house like that.
That's crazy. I got these snacks.
As soon as that roof would have started doing the wave, you'd be like,
oh. Hey, that roof so what we about turned to do? Into that roof turned into the rainbow parachute that we played with in gym class. We had to get up under it. I was like, ain't no way. Roof started going like this.
Man, listen.
Boy, hands up there.
I would have been up there chilling, boy. Snacks and all, I would have chilled.
Like, get on the water tower.
Where you get the damn chair from? Don't even worry about it.
Worry about how long you been up here? Shoot, by an hour or two. I'm just chilling.
Y'all bring some sunblock. It's hot as hell up here.
Hey,
I remember the rainbow parachute.
People be looking at me. I was like, yo, where's Shaway? This man is up on the roof chilling. Hey, man.
I bet you ain't see that 50 Henny that Walter had up under the carriage.
Y'all want a drink?
I be at all the snacks. I got some chips, you know what I'm saying? I got some pickles,
I had to grab a pair of spare pants too.
You know what I'm saying?
It was just laying around too.
I just saw him just chilling up there with some Nikes, you know what I'm saying?
Pouring shots.
You want a drink? Okay.
Y'all good? Anybody?
You want some strawberry soda? I'm gonna get you some strawberry soda. I got that right over here. Yeah, man.
And nobody tried to go back downstairs to get like a case of water. But we on top of this hot ass roof.
Nothing, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why that's why people need me in the movie. Because I'm grabbing the essentials and I see stuff ahead of time.
The trimmer had already put a hole in the floor where he snatched up Walter.
Right. I'm gone.
But they didn't want to go down there and it's a terrible game of whack-a-mole and you ain't got nothing to whack the mole. And he come back through. Oh, y'all wasn't here when I just made this back door right here on the floor? Let me come back on. Let me remind y'all.
Man, listen, I would have stacked some chairs together to make a thing to get up on top of the roof. But yeah, man. You climb on the
that
climb
one's crush would have had to come with me.
You got to climb on the bookcase, climb on the chair, then shimmy up the roof. You're gonna get up here real fast. It'll be all right. You got it. Man,
I know it was hot as that.
I am not the one in the movie to run after the creature. That's not me. I gotta tell a story.
Somebody gotta live to tell a story.
That's it. That's what I say. And
that's exactly what Rhonda and Earl was thinking when they left Val punk ass standing there.
I don't know what he was thinking. If that wouldn't have worked, boy. Poor Val. He just knew what he was doing. But yeah. All right, everybody. It's been the Popcorn and Beer podcast. I've been your host, Rashad, along with the crew.
It's First Lady Mika G.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE. Shout out to our brothers Rashad. I mean, not Rashad, but shout out to Rashad.
I appreciate it.
But Duke and Ken, who could not make it due to unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, things happen, man. Things happen. Gonna bounce back.
I think Ken slipped his disc. He might have slipped his disc.
Bro, I just slipped my disc before, bro. That ain't fine. Right?
Slip my disc.
What's up, Malia? This Saturday.
It's about to go down.
It's going down. And after this, I'm gonna take a break because I know they tired of me. So what these questions? I get it. I'm sorry. It's okay.
Hey, my list is almost done.
Okay.
My list of questions is almost done. So it's leaning towards me hosting the next game night at this point.
Whoever
When I
want to
host,
do
it's
it.
going to be solid dish.
I'm gonna hey,
do you want to play a game?
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: that little dog come out. I'm clapping some. The blicky is coming out. Well, don't put me in no movie with no dog, man. I'm clapping it as soon as I see it.
But nah, bro, don't worry about the dog. Don't bite.
Speaking of dolls, that Tubi
Maggie?
movie that that Tubi movie.
Yeah. Listen, I didn't tell you to go watch that. You chose to go watch it. I told you.
Remember, you put it in the group chat.
I got you. Yeah. You're right. Right.
You put it in the group chat and you make it real.
You got it. No, it's probably one of the scariest movies to me. One of the scariest scenes I've ever seen in a movie. And was it Little Shop of Horrors or was it Tales from the Hood? Where the dolls start coming.
The little nigglets.
Yeah.
The little nigglets.
Tales from the Hood.
Yes.
Scariest scene ever in the world to me. Ever.
I'm gonna kill you, little nigglets.
Yeah.
Little nigglets.
Nope.
They was like,
Mm-mm.
They start eating my man. Now I'm gonna watch Tales from the Hood.
Nigglins?
That's what they call them.
Mm-hmm.
What do we come up with next?
I don't know.
I mean, this movie was made in the 90s too, so a lot of things got said.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We're gonna see y'all on Saturday. And we're gonna be in space. So y'all enjoy yourselves.